Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome to the middle of a run here in Noita. Just trying to fast forward past some of that stuff at the beginning that's a little similar from run to run. As you can see, we're doing quite well on health here because I went and I got the orbs, which is really the part that I don't want to bother putting on camera. And it's been... Listen. It's been okay. Our wands are fine. I just picked up a wand that has a ton of magic missiles in it, which is really nice to have. I have a circle of vigor, so that's obviously pretty great. It's been a pretty straightforward run so far, except I have had to sort of like buy spells and rebuild my wands in a great hurry, which is why some of this stuff looks a little weird, because in the first biome, a worm totally wrecked the temple, and the gods got angry at me, which seems unfair, and so I've had to navigate the two temples so far while being attacked by that scary god skeleton thing, but he hasn't managed to kill me yet. In fact, he has died both times. Both times I've managed to get the skeleton crushed by the falling rocks at the perk area. He drops a lot of gold when he dies, but unfortunately, he's mostly been dropping it in the middle of a bunch of rocks, so not really a lot I can do about it. Ah! What on earth? They should not be able to do that from off-screen. Also, we have a projectile repulsion field, and it's of dubious value. Sometimes it repulses things. Sometimes. By the way, you're coming in the middle of this biome instead of at the beginning of it, because, like I said, I had to run through the temple pretty fast to avoid being killed by the servant of the gods. And then the second I got out of the temple, I was beset by enemies. It's been a very annoying, a very combat-dense set of circumstances. Real hard to find moments to catch my breath. I think the big one died. Unfortunately, he did spawn a lot of little ones before that. What am I even taking damage from? Yeah, I'm not even 100% sure. Just taking damage. So this is just also magic arrows. It does have 2 spells per cast, which is cool. The mana charge speed is like totally bananas. You know what? We're going to discard our Firebolt wand. It is definitely unnecessary, given the magic missile wand we picked up. Okay. Also, there's a lot of these huge paths that have been carved through this this biome. So I don't know. Maybe there's another worm? I did attempt to kill the worm in the first area. I spent quite a while fighting it, and I eventually bailed out because it got me down to under 10 health. I did a lot of damage to it. They're just really tough. But yeah, maybe the boss worm has shown up to punish me for my arrogance. You know what? This is probably... I didn't realize that like traveled. Have I always just... Yeah, that's totally just the normal thing. Huh. I thought you cast it and it just, like, hung out right where you were. Alright, I feel pretty good about that. So yeah, we have a repulsion field, we have critical hit plus. Fortunately, there have been some very straightforward perks to choose from, which is good given the speed at which I have had to make those choices. Okay, well that's become a whole situation over there. Also, this wand, although I like many things about it, like the extremely fast fire rate, it does have a little bit of an accuracy problem. We don't have to put up with this pixels that emit freezing vapor garbage. We will simply delete these pixels. Okay. I do like the downward bolt bundle. I think it's very powerful. I was holding on to this in the hopes of making this our real wand, But, you know, looking at it with the Castellet and everything, maybe we want to dump it for this thing. Yeah, let's pull this. I do like the bundle. I think we've had good experiences with it in the past. Thank you, terrain. I will say this wand's mana output does not quite keep up with the tasks we are asking of it. Oh. Apparently there's another one above us, maybe? You know what? Why don't we just not be here? Will the energy orb eat through steel? I don't think it will, right? Yeah. Alright. Well, it'll eat around steel, though. I should probably do this the other way. The way that doesn't cause a huge piece of metal, you know, a dozen times my size, to collapse directly on my head. Maybe I should just let him fight whatever he's fighting over there. Well, I seem to have gotten his attention. Oh, I guess he killed it. Well, good for you. You will always be remembered as a hero. Ow. That was my face. It didn't actually do any damage. I felt it sympathetically. Hey, look at that. Look at that field all repulsing the projectiles and whatnot. Oh, wait a second. Is this... No, this is just weird ice. For a second, I thought that was pieces of destroyed worm. Well, I mean... we may as well try the magical temple. I'm feeling pretty hardy. I'm feeling like we are in a position to do this. Obviously, the darkness is annoying. But I don't think it's much more than annoying. Okay, that wand explodes. Or the projectiles, rather, from it explode. That guy just killed himself, which I appreciate. Yeah, the darkness is scary. There's no two ways about that. I wish I had a way of generating light. At least here you can pull the darkness back. It takes a little bit of scary effort, but you can do it. These guys aren't so tough. And we're actually doing, like... we're doing alright damage here. It's not amazing, but... we're certainly far from, like, a tier 1 wand. Oh, that was dangerous. Shot that brazier onto my own face. I do love these big, slow-moving projectiles. The repulsion field is extremely effective against them. It's a shame that I can't do damage by reflecting them. Okay. So, did he steal my projectile? Is that why he has arrows now? It's got like a copy spell kind of thing. Because that's pretty interesting. Ow. Yeah, so my field, my setup here, is definitely more effective against wizards than it is against bullets, but unfortunately, it's not that effective against me. Which means that it's also not that effective against wizards who are copying me. And I'm a little worried that that guy's just going to follow us, and the moment I'm not paying attention enough to behind, he's gonna surge out and give me what for. Oh, that's a dead end. Did I just get tentacled? Is that what happened there? I mean, that guy's dead, but I think I'm still hearing noises over here. I'm concerned that there is a tentacle wand flying around in the darkness. Really wish that I had projectiles that produce light. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I'm pleased with how fast our wand is killing these dudes. That feels very heartening. In terms of what we might be able to do to, say, a boss that might be lurking up ahead. Although, again, accuracy is going to be something of an issue. You know, at least the bosses they're physically pretty large. Is that... what is that? Yep, it's just diamond. Oh, that's... sorry, I panicked. Shooting down the lighting fixtures. Wow. That was easy enough. Orb. Hey. Hold on a second, Orb. You and I are going to have some words in just a moment. Okay. A familiar orb of true knowledge. I do so love a familiar orb of true knowledge. Oh, this is where the holy hand grenade was. Well, even more health for us. I do feel like, in a lot of ways, this run's going alright. So now that we've gotten that, there was nothing else in this temple, right? I think we were, when we originally got the holy hand grenade, pretty thorough in this area. I don't necessarily feel like we gotta fight the actual wizards that are up against us. Like, let's... oh, hey. What are you? Give us a projectile an energy field that constantly deals damage to nearby creatures. That's interesting. Crystal that explodes when caught in an explosion. Energy orb with trigger is definitely cool, but I don't think the rest of this is any good at all, and I don't think it's worth discarding any of our current wands for. I wonder if the gods ever get unangry. I mean, obviously there's that perk. I do kind of want to make sure we're checking the bottom. There's that perk we could take. But I don't want to have to spend a perk on this. I want them to just chill the hell out. I guess, though, even if there were a Spelunky-style chill the hell out system, the fact that I did kill the servants of the gods in the last two temples makes it unlikely that we would benefit from such a thing. Yeah, let's just continue to have a look around. So that's just a big acid potion. Yeah, there's a wand doing stuff on that side of the, you know what? I'm gonna throw away my invisibilium for this. Or not my, sorry, my levitation. We'll keep the invisibilium in case we desperately need to become invisible. Okay, that's a little concerning. Wow, he did not spend any time aiming that shot at all. Hey, that's a second one of those hands. I think that's the first time we've seen that, right? Would be more than one of them. Alright, I feel pretty comfortable bouncing. So, do you think they're still mad? seems mad. Ooh, glowing lance. No, I didn't notice it in time. We don't have enough money. It's so good, though. Alright, we need to draw this guy forward. Oh, right. Repulsion. I mean, he could definitely still hit us, but we're safer. I don't know how much damage it takes to kill him. The falling stones seem like they do a really large amount. Ow. Still catching the edge of the explosions. Wow, that one just completely disregarded our field entirely. That's cool. I love it when my stuff is inconsistent, and so I can never tell what's going to happen, and I can never strategize based on its existence. Yeah, alright. This guy's about to get roasted. Oh, he kind of made it through. That's not how that's supposed to go. We gotta run. Yep, that's what I was concerned about. He's just gonna chase us out here. The temple took a considerably longer time to collapse there than it has on the last couple of instances. So that's fun. Could you maybe stop being invulnerable? For me, as a personal favor? I really want to blow that thing up now, because, yeah, otherwise it's going to blow up when I get near it. It's remarkable how, like, these little tiny pieces of terrain always block my shots and never block his. Ugh. Really frustrating. And again, I did literally nothing to upset the gods there. It was just there was a worm in the first area, and so the gods are mad for the entirety of the run. That's a really frustrating way to go down. Alright. I know that's a pretty short episode, but I think I'm probably going to be doing a lot of single run episodes here for a little while. So that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Of course, you know, I played several minutes that were off screen, which certainly doesn't help with my time crunch. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we're going to have a real good run going. It's going to be really good, and there's not going to be a single terrifying skeleton wizard chasing us around. And we'll see you then.